In a recent episode of the Just Trish podcast, Trisha was interviewing Reid. Of course, she brought up her favorite topic, David, because she knew that Riley had been associated with David in the past. Here's what Riley had to say.
So you were never friends with either of them. You kind of just were like, work.
Oh, I ended up becoming friends with Logan.
Okay,
yeah.
so he was like cool and stuff like that.
Yeah, I didn't love David. He asked me on his little podcast blog thing or whatever. I didn't love David or the vlog
because you did
experience.
a couple, right?
I did
a couple vlogs.
I think I did just one. Oh yeah, I did do a couple of the car ones. Yeah.
And so you were just like did it for the views and stuff like that.
Yeah,
which makes sense because he was so popular. And stuff like that.
Yeah, he was popular, but I didn't like vibe with him as much.
What's confusing about the experience that Riley is describing is that it goes against what the actual footage of her time with David shows. What we see when we actually watch the videos is Riley making sexual advances toward David, who doesn't seem too interested in her pursuit of him.
Do you find Dom attractive?
I do find Dom attractive.
Oh, right on. Dom's really...
I think you're attractive too.
Oh, thank you.
So Riley came over the other day. She texted me some very fun things because I've never seen anybody text me anything like this ever, and I don't think I ever will again. Here, actually, you read them.
I already see a lot of wet emojis. Basically, all of David's replies are, I love how you're trying to dance around this. Like Riley writes, you should let me come over tonight. Wet emoji. And David writes, where to? She writes, I like boys who play hard to get. To which you write, ha 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 ha, well I must be great. So she writes, so that means you'll fuck me, right? To which David writes, I don't think that's what that means.
The most concerning thing here, however, on top of the discrepancy in her story is what her text message said to David. In it she states that she likes boys that play hard to get. What's troublesome about that statement is that she has admitted that she forced a sexual encounter on a guy who didn't want it before, making light of sexually assaulting someone in her past.
That goes with saying when I lost my virginity, a guy said no 3 times and I still hopped on it, so you're asking the wrong person.
If Trisha is truly against platforming predators, she shouldn't promote them on her channel.